After yesterday's failure, looking at all the haters' comments and taking some time to think about Buuhan, I decided it's time to lock in and get back into this challenge. Let's go. All right, now here we are in the stage, and I'm going to explain the rules to you very quickly because I did not do it in the intro. So we have to run Buuhan as our leader. All characters on the team must be under his leader skill. We're also going through the 5 most difficult unique stages in the game in a row with only one retry / continue. There are also, of course, no items runs. That means no items, no support memories. You get it. You know how this works. Now, I'm going to explain the character while I do this one in the background. It's the first 2 phases. It's gonna be fine. Literally nothing's gonna happen. So we could talk about the character and what he does well and what he doesn't do, and go over his stuff because he is still a relatively new character. Now he leads a power absorption or transformation boost 170 with an extra 30% to artificial life forms or uncontrollable power. Hey, great categories to lead. Mostly transformation boost has so many characters on it. They're just really good. It's never going to be a bad category. Power absorption has like all the Boo characters, which, you know, obviously got their big buffs earlier in the year and haven't really gotten any more buffs later, but a lot of those characters are still really, really good. So I mean, a new team from the BM isn't too bad. Plus all of them will be under the 200% because artificial life forms, obviously all Boo characters will be on there. Uncontrollable power, newer one, but you know, that allows like the Broly's to be under 200%, and the Broly's are good. Hey, did you know that? So 50% raise to both stats for 1 turn. Immense damage. You get it. Key 2, 200%. Guard. Just guaranteed guard. 58% to stats when attacking. So that's obviously post super. 100 stats. 50% chance to perform a crit for 6 turns from the start of battle. And then after the 7th turn, 50% chance of evading enemy's attack, as well as an additional attack that has a 7% chance to be a super. He gets an additional attack and crit chance of 50%, and extreme allies key to 50% when there's another power absorption or transformation boost category on the ally. Hey, we're always going to have that because we're running this guy as a leader. Very nice. More HP remaining when the character receives an attack for the first time in battle. The greater the defense boost, up to 150%. So this is very similar to Vegeta. Vegeta has the same thing, right? Where the higher the HP when he gets hit, the more defense he gets. Very useful, very good. Kind of feels like it's trying to incentivize you to put this guy slot 1. You will never want to do that. He is not built like that. So he obviously creates a domain that allows him to transform, very similar to Zamasu from the Worldwide Celebration, in that the transformation only applies when they are in the domain, and it's their domain. They have to be the ones to do it. He's an invincible like Zamasu, but he is very, very, very good. So let's go over what he does here. He stacks 100% attack, and he's going to do a lot of supers. He also has a 50% chance to stun, which does matter. Some difficult stages actually can be stunned. So 6 key, 300 to stats. Very nice. Plus an extra 100% attack when attacking. Very nice. And then reduces damage received by 70%. This plus this here, which is additional defense 40% when receiving an attack and chance to perform a crit hit plus 5% per key sphere, makes this guy, yeah, he's really good as a slot 1. All of a sudden, it makes sense now. He is this guy when he transforms as a slot 1. The other guy, though, not very much. But the big thing is his stacking. He is going to do a lot of stacking because he changes AGF key spheres, attack key spheres, and then what do you know? Launches additional super with 3, and another additional super with 6 or more key spheres attained. So that makes him super like 1 jamillion times. It's kind of insane. He also launches super attack when there's a fused fighter category enemy. We will getting 2 of those. That's very nice. Recovers 30% HP at the end of turn. As if the Boo Saga team needed more healing. Am I right? So that does mean he could do his base super. That's 1 super. Additional here, that's 2. Additional here, that's 3. Additional if there's a fused fighter, that's 4. And then let's see here. His hidden potential one, that's 5. So you can do 5 100% stacking supers. This is only going to last for 2 rotations. Like, he's only going to be able to appear a max of 2 times or 1 if you float him off for some strange reason, like your brain doesn't work. Yeah. So how do you actually get the domain out, you might be asking? Fantastic question. So he'll create the domain, travels inward for 3 turns, can be activated when all allies in the same turn are power absorption characters. This is where it gets to be a little bit tough. Can you guess why? Because power absorption kind of sucks. Correct. So power absorption is not the best category in the game, believe it or not. There are a lot of options that aren't super great. A lot of characters on that team, guess what they do? Correct, they dodge. If you're going up against characters that cancel dodge, we don't have an effective way to necessarily take care of them. You get a little iffy. Going up against like the Goku and Frieza fight where it's only one phase and, you know, it's pretty far into the fight. You have a lot of ways to work around it. Not so bad. When you're going up against Evo Ken, where you kind of do it right away, a lot harder to work around that I found in my last video. But, you know, if you get that, then you can activate right away, or it's from the 6th turn from the start of battle, which is a little bit of time, but not the worst in the world. Once his domain effect, though, this is insane. Power absorption and transformation boost category enemies and allies. Remember, that's his whole leader skill. Attack and defense plus 15%. And then if you're also on Majin Buu, you also get an additional 15% to stats. So 30% to himself in this form, might I add. 30% extra to this guy. He can slot 1. 30% extra to all of your characters. Your Infat Buu, your Buuhan, your physical Buuhan. That's kind of the big one. Pretty much all those other characters, it does allow them to be very competitive. Makes the team kind of insane with it, I'm not going to lie. Let's get back over to the fight. We are on the second phase here, and we're dodging, we're weaving, and we're doing good. And we are also not going to activate this guy's domain, but on the next turn, we'll activate those guys' domain. So let's see here. We can put him up front for the one attack. He'll be fine, or he'll dodge, right? He'll be fine, or he'll dodge. Grab that for you. We'll grab this for Fu. Let's hope we kill. Ooh, he dodged though, right? I already saw it. Oh, that would be so awkward. Don't die. Ooh, he lived. He actually lived pretty nicely too. Nothing coming out of this though. No super attack, right? Which is a shame. I did really want him to stack, and this is also giving me an inkling and an idea that we are not going to be able to kill this turn unless Buuhan decides to lock in. So Buuhan in base isn't that impressive. He's not that great. He's decent defensively, right? He's decent defensively. He doesn't really do very much damage. He's not, not crazy with it by any means. He's a lot better when he gets to dodge and additional chance of super. But all those stacks he gets in the domain, obviously they apply later on. Obviously they make him pretty crazy with it, believe it or not. Believe it or not. He comes out of there with all those stacks. He can deal some real damage. He could be a real character. Really, really good. All right, now let us watch his domain. Yippee. I skipped it. We are going to watch that though. Here we are. We are now inside Majin Buu, which I know some of you sickos love. Now, inside Majin Buu, he's obviously God mode. 11 key spheres, wonderful. He's going to go crazy on it. We'll let him be, and we'll let him be as well. So, team, obviously, like I said, you got a lot of problems with who you put as your slot 1. There aren't a lot of great on the power absorption team itself. There's not a lot of great slot 1s. In fact, I'll just go out and say it. There aren't really any slot 1s. Who are you running as a slot 1 from the power absorption team? Him? In his domain? That lasts for 3 turns? Hey, I guess. Whatever, man. That's kind of really your only option. Now, like I said, you can run a character like, Tech Broly, who's not a bad option, of course. Now, here's the thing. What I tried to do against Evo Ken, where I died twice in a row and looked like a damn fool, was to have, like a Broly and another character maybe on another rotation. Have the other rotation be both of the Buuhans, so I could have one use the domain, the other one use the domain. If we somehow finish a fight that type, then I guess God decided we lose. Whatever, fine, man, I'll take it. Shit, dog, I'm not gonna fight against it too much. Hey, we did the best we could. We lost. I'll accept that. I would accept that. It didn't happen that way. Instead, we just lost instantly with never being able to open up the domain because we had a problem with slot 1 characters. Who would have guessed it? Now, we are probably going to try a very similar team like that again for Evoken, but I'm probably going to make the other. So the other character I used to match with Broly, because I wanted to have a character that was good with him, it was Vegeta, and he failed me. But it's like, if I bring another character as a slot 1 character, and the whole point is just to be like, oh man, we got unlucky rotations, we need a slot 1 character, then we're never going to have the right rotations, because we'll never have another slot 1 character. It's all messed up, man. It's all messed up. Let's transform into Buuhan. God, he's so raw. All right, so with the domain up, yeah, he's got over 1 million defense. I think he'll be fine as our slot 1 for now. With guard and with all the other shenanigans he does, he should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll keep him as Skinny Boo for now. I guess we'll transform him when we get to the last phase. All right, dodge that. Did not dodge the super. Fantastic. Great start. Should still be fine, though, I hope. Let's see. 588k. I mean, he's alive. 15 mil. Nice. Dude. Oh, man. I mean, I'll ignore that he just took so much damage, but, I mean... Oh, my God. We're at 7k HP. We are at 7k HP. Oh, my God. We need to get out of here. Yeah. Oh, let's hope he's not going to super again. Oh no, let's hope he's not going to super again. Okay, well here's the thing. If he decides to super again, Buuhan here can dodge it. The other Buuhan can dodge it. The Skinny Boo can dodge it. Very glad I did not turn him into Super Boo. Jesus. You know, we got a lot of opportunities to dodge it. I am scared though. I am scared. Oh no. So I'm pretty sure that Buuhan does actually like survive KO attacks, which is not what happened because he would have been at 1 HP. Which, I mean, it's so useless to survive a KO attacks and be at 1 HP because then it just means even a normal can kill you. Like, we should be able to survive KO attacks and then also heal a little. Like, survive KO attacks and then immediately heal like 5% HP so we could at least survive normals or something. You know, surviving the KO attacks like that literally does nothing for you. You gotta dodge, buddy. You have to dodge. Please dodge. You have 50% dodge, plus I built you full dodge. I'm just scared of the super. I'm just scared of the super. Okay, what do we want to do here? I mean, we might just be able to heal it out. Heal it and thug it out like real guys here. I think it'll be okay. Because here's the thing. Boo's going to heal and Boo's going to heal. And then we'll start the next rotation and we'll use the domain and Boo's going to heal. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. I'm not too worried about it. How much did he take from this? Very curious. This is pre-super everything. You got a decent amount of orbs. Well, how much was that? 110k or something? That's pretty good. 7% damage reduction. Remember, defense off orbs. He only got 5. I mean, they bare minimum want you to start getting 6, right? So, hey, it is what it is. His orb changing is ass, though, by the way. Because it's not random. It's literally just AGL to Tech Key Series. Might as well not even change orbs. Like, it feels so bad. It feels so bad to have him do that. It feels like he does nothing. I never have him change the orbs we need for him to be able to get stuff. It's honestly feels quite pointless. All right, so we got Dodge Merchant here. Dodge Merchant there. A million attacks in the back. I'm floating off Buuhan. All right, let us transform to the domain. We already watched this earlier. We'll have plenty of other opportunities to watch this in the video, assuming we get far enough. So I'm putting Super Boo slot 1, just in case he decides to super right away, which is a good chance he will. I'm putting this Boo in the middle so that he can hopefully dodge and stuff. And yeah, I guess that's it. You guys figured it out. That's my plan. All right. I'm putting Buuhan at the end because, like, I can't depend on this guy to dodge that many attacks. All right. No super right away. 7 million is definitely on the lower side, but yet again, remember he's stacking. He's going crazy. He's got crit chance. He's got all that. He's going to do a lot of super. He's going to do like 4 supers minimum here, so that feels nice. So this is the 3 key super attack. This is the 6 keys to your super attack. Then he's got the fused fighter enemy super attack. This super attacks look good. Yeah, so here's the fused fighter one. And then if I don't think he has a chance to get in potential system one, so this will be the end of it, yeah. Just because I don't mind built up yet. Okay, here we go, this is fine. Post super doesn't do anything for him, so this is how much damage he take pre or post super. But I'm curious on how much he's gonna take here. 600k and we die. Oh no. That's no good. That's not great. Oh my god. Does this guy not suck? Like, I'm so confused, man. Bro. All that and couldn't, bro. So he had 300% attack and defense, 70% damage reduction, 40% extra defense when receiving an attack there, which he did. He had that already. Plus his domain buffs as well, which, by the way, did not buff. Oh man, Gogeta anyway, so it was just Boo there with an extra 30%, and he took that much and died. People are telling me he's good. People are telling me that. Oh, yeah, I guess, man. Fuck. I am legitimately sitting here like, oh man, maybe he's better on other characters' teams. Like, maybe there's something I'm missing here. What lovely goddamn rotations, dude. Like, why do I even try with this game, man? Dude, seriously, like, what? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna come back probably like Tech Gogeta, I guess, if we make it that far. All right, here we are back. Now I'm finally able to achieve what I wanted to achieve this whole time, which is having both of them together. Now having both of them together here honestly is really good because they share 100% links, including the most important one, Big Bad Bosses, which mine does have at 10, just in case. This is literally the only one. This Boo just came out of the pack, guys, so you know, you gotta understand here. But having all links active and having Big Bad Bosses especially attached with everything else we have going on here, he's definitely good. Now I'm running some fraud units on this team that I kind of didn't think about the point that I'm running him against this fight of all things, like Physical Kid Boo, the support one, running him on this fight of all things. So let's hope that doesn't end poorly. But yeah. Hopefully, you know, let's say if we had Big Bad Bosses there, the last fight, like, yeah, that is, yeah, you know what? I bet he lives that. Yeah. I bet we live it for sure. Assuming the middle character, you know, whatever, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's such a different scenario. Like, I don't know. I can't. It's difficult. I think his team isn't that great. I'm just gonna say I don't think he has a great team. I think he's got a team where you got to get pretty damn lucky. You know, despite how much utility it has, it's just like I feel like we need the utility from this guy like every 2 seconds. Not from this guy, but from this team, because we're gonna die from something else like every 2 seconds. So it just doesn't feel great. All right, I'm not gonna transfer him for Vegeta until we get to the end there, but both of these guys obviously boosted by domain, not as an insane amount, not 30%, but 15% for the domain. Definitely feels good, I'm sure. Let's see what they're able to do here, but this is kind of the power hour rotation I have right now. Vegeta will let him stack up as much as possible before we transform him, but obviously Vegeta, his base is a little weak. I remember people saying like Vegeta's gonna be the best agent unit that's ever come out, and I was like, what crack are you smoking? This guy sucks ass in base. Like, he was already not great in base form, even worse now that events just started getting harder. But you know, this guy fucking sucks in base form. His Super Saiyan form is really good, but it's also dependent on stacks, which you have to stay in his shitty ass base form for. So I don't know, people I was not seeing the hype with this guy. You could see it in my videos. I was not seeing the hype with this guy, dude. Like, I was just like, really? This is the character you think is gonna age out beautifully? Like, I hate to say it, guys, but I'm pretty sure this guy, you know, sometimes I'd rather be running, I hate to say his name, but God Goku. Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. Different story if I had a different character on there. I mean, like, what other... Dude, I don't know, man. Having the power absorption part is so hard. Like, what other character could I put on there instead of physical Kid Buu? Because all of them have so many restrictions. It's like, okay, yeah, I could have put what's his name? You know, the Tech Buu. Tech Buu would have been even worse right there because he would have had 0 damage reduction. I'm talking about the exchange one. Whereas his, you know, he would have been even worse because he would have no damage reduction or any of his extra stuff because he needs full Majin power. And, you know, oh, what about running fucking, you know, oh, I could have run him. He's just Hourglass because I got a what you call it for him that I didn't even apply. But, you know, he sucks fucking major dick. Like, I'm not running him. I don't know, man. This team just sucks. It's a bad team. I don't like it. You know, I was trying to run another power absorption ally so they could have this full thing. You know, that was my main goal, to be able to use his domain. Doesn't even matter. That was him with goddamn 30% extra stats too. That Kid Buu, like, bro's just ass. Whatever, man. This team sucks. Couldn't even clear a goddamn stage.